Ted and Randy's late night podcast show. You can come, you can go, don't matter much to us. But if you stick around, be ready to rock, 'cause somebody just pulled out their cock. We can't stop the show for that, no. So just sit back and relax. Imposternauts podcast, late night show. Let's go.
Hi, I'm not John Walsh. Oh shit! You know, Randy wanted to do this fucking stupid ass intro.
Don't you fucking do this! Don't you fucking
where we
do
were doing
this.
the what did you want to do? Let's start stupid.
I wanted to do the fucking Whose Lines It Anyway opening and just
Whose Lines It Anyway? Yeah, that's.
You guys considered discussing this before recording?
That's where it should have started.
This motherfucker has had 3 hours to talk to me about this all day. I've been open for whatever intro you wanted. And
you've literally had the entire lifetime of whichever one of you is younger.
That's right. Who's younger?
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, that would be me then.
No, I'm younger.
No, you're fucking not.
Ted is younger than Randy.
Okay, how old is Ted?
I'm 14.
Yeah, that checks out.
Yeah, no.
You seem like you got the mental capacity of a 14-year-old sometimes.
Actually, I'm not 14 because I'm pretty sure that'd cause some confusion somewhere down the line. I'm 25.
You were trying to fuck your mom at the gas station. You remember you canonically, said that?
Oh, I mean, Ted's
you want to actually fucking do your stupid John Walsh fucking opening?
Yes.
Why don't you do it? Go ahead.
Hello, I'm John Walsh, and tonight on America's Most Wanted.
Wait, no, well, that's not what the show's called.
No, is it? Is it not? It's America's Most Wanted.
No, we're the Ted and Randy Show.
Oh, yeah. Hi, I'm John Walsh, and this is the Ted and Randy Show. Thought we were in the Imposternauts podcast.
No, you keep adding stuff on the name. You keep saying, welcome to the Imposternauts podcast featuring the Ted and Randy Show sequel, fucking ampersand Return of the Jedi, Revenge of the Sith 3. You keep adding shit on it. You just won't say the Ted and Randy Show. You keep pushing the Imposternauts podcast.
Well, on tonight's show, we've got a few things for you. We've got what is monkey pox and how can I get that? We're going to talk about a tragedy that happened over the last few days. You know, we're also going to talk about how Randy's gay as fuck. And we're going to be bringing you the first Imposternaut of the month. And this is going to be the first one. At the end of the year, we're going to have an Imposternauts award ceremony for the 5 people listening. And 3 of those people are in the room.
We had 32 listens last week.
You know, we did. What happened with that?
It was the episode we should not have posted.
Is it?
Remember, that was the name of the last episode. I literally, that's what you told me to name it, was the episode we should not have posted.
Obviously, it wasn't any good because people did not comment on it.
We actually gained a subscriber.
Did we?
Yeah.
You sure it wasn't me?
I'm pretty sure.
That's the sock puppet account I created just to post nasty comments.
Oh yeah, tonight we got Steve on the fucking program with us.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, Steve.
They won't let me leave. Somebody call the police.
Steve. Stop trying to get your arms loose, Steve. Oh, man, we got a show for you tonight.
Scratch that. We actually have 2 views on the last episode. 2 views. Don't overshoot it and say 5. They'll be like...
They'll be like what?
Just remember, flowers grow out of shit.
Yeah, we just gotta keep it up. Yeah, besides whatever the fuck Ted just said there, we also have we have a surreal moment with people who touch grass experience in video games. Or I had one, and I want to bring it up to you guys and have a little game I thought of in 5 minutes. So it's going to be
a little gay.
you could be a little gay, but it's going to be poorly executed and really rushed. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that.
All right. So anyway, let's hop right into it. So monkeypox. Have y'all heard about monkeypox?
Yeah, long before all of this.
Yeah.
I actually
so
just heard about monkeypox. I didn't know this before.
So obviously, we need a new rabbit disease to spread the land because we're just not a country unless we've got disease and destruction. Like, I just don't think our foundation can survive without these things. So an extreme rare disease called monkeypox, a much less severe cousin of smallpox. It's like, the cousin that come over and touch you heavily, and then the other cousin that would just he would watch, but he wouldn't touch you as much. So that's kind of what monkeypox is. Better than smallpox, but you still don't want it. Less than 250 cases in 16 countries in the last 2 months, but it's like a crazy thing to just start spreading around.
Okay, because I was about to ask why is it even in the news right now? Because
somebody brought it to Florida, because of course somebody brought it to Florida.
Oh yeah,
okay.
Florida man has monkeypox.
Florida man fights off 10 police officers while masturbating high on crystal meth.
That's one of the best headlines to have ever been written. Truly.
I love it.
Oh god.
So what are the symptoms of monkeypox, since you're so informed, Ted?
What are the symptoms of monkeypox? Well,
pretty gnarly boils.
Is it gnarly boil? I figured you'd start craving bananas.
He's going this route with it.
You would be
going
like
this route with it.
Shit.
He immediately goes this way with it. So it's like smallpox, only just basically. It's a pox.
Have you ever watched Dexter's Laboratory?
Yes.
Yeah, 30 years ago.
Yeah. But it was great because in Dexter's Laboratory, have you ever heard of Lou Gehrig's disease?
I forgot about Lou Gehrig's disease.
So at Dexter's Laboratory, when you got Lou Gehrig's disease, you just became the singer.
Yeah, you just became the singer, Lou Gehrig.
Yeah. So, the disease
Lou
was
Gehrig was a baseball player.
Or was it the baseball player? I forget what.
Maybe Lou Green's disease or Lou Reed's.
No, it was called Lou Gehrig's disease. It was called that.
Maybe the cartoon didn't do an accurate job.
I don't think it was a singer. It just made his head pop up on whoever had it. It was only one person that had it. Was that? Wait, was that Dexter Laboratory? I think that's Family Guy.
No.
How do you spell Lou Gehrig's disease?
Now I'm gonna question the cartoon.
Ehrig.
Now that's gonna drive me nuts. Is it Dexter's Laboratory? I feel like it was one of the little side bits of Dexter's Laboratory. I'm not sure.
Lou Gehrig's disease is an actual disease. Wait a second.
Yeah, they just call it ALS now.
Wait a second. What were you thinking of that you got confused with Lou Gehrig's disease?
Man, now
you know what fucking I think I know where you're getting it, because me and you watched this together. You remember Codename Kids Next Door?
That's what I was about to say. Maybe it was Codename Kids Next Door.
It was one of the shorts they did with that. It was like this white guy and this monkey. And they were best friends. They lived together or something like that. And he got stuck with some type of medicine, or he's trying to cure a sickness, and he needed to use a needle or something to cure a sickness. And the monkey didn't want to do it. And there was a bunch of needles, and one of them turned the fucking main character into Aretha Franklin. It was Aretha Franklin's vaccine. So she randomly started, his head turned, he basically did blackface. Holy shit, I just thought about that. It basically fucking did blackface.
Blackface in Codename Kids Next Door. Right. This is the breaking investigative journalism that that's gonna make this podcast.
I forgot all about that. Damn. I forgot all about that. I wish I fucking remembered what the name of it was, but it was just a small little 5-minute thing they would play in between Codename episode. Actually, it's probably on the first episode with the pool time.
Oh no, but regardless, so basically, yeah, like if this monkeypox is like that, then you just basically turn into a monkey.
That's definitely not what they were going with.
If anybody's got monkeypox out there and wants to come on and tell us about monkeypox, yeah,
I don't think that's gonna happen, but
hey,
yeah.
I'm shooting out here in the dark. All our viewers with monkeypox, please just write us a comment and we'll get you on immediately. So
That's it. It's fucking D-Easy does it. It was for Kenny and Chip. That's what it was. Is this guy who had a pet monkey in this fucking, like, he was a kid but he had a pet monkey in a diaper, and yeah, fucking he opened a jar of salmon Ella Fitzgerald. That's what it was. And that's what it was. He fucking he's literally black-faced, like completely. That's hilarious.
We'll link that episode down in the description for anybody who wants to check it out.
God, yeah, because like it was they were trying to cure a disease. Like, oh, he got exposed to swine flu and got turned into a pig.
Yeah. That's what kind of where I was getting the monkeypox from.
Yeah,
you would turn into a monkey.
But yeah, if you could honestly, with nowadays how people are and our youth is, turning into a monkey is a pretty cool out, because so many people want to return to monkey. And I mean, if this is a way to turn into monkey, I'm pretty sure.
Reject modernity, return to monkey.
Yeah, reject all all
Return to monkey. Is return to monkey a thing, or is this just something we're saying?
Yeah, type in.
It's
literally type
primitivism, basically.
Yeah, just type in return to, and I'll bet you monkey will be automatically filled.
But it'll be MONKE.
Mm-hmm.
Return to monkey. Reject humanity. Return to monkey.
If we all return to monkey from monkeypox, would that be considered blackface?
Whoa.
Hold on a second. Let's actually call.
I'm not touching that.
I have an expert on blackface. Let me call Justin Trudeau real quick. I got him on speed dial.
Justin Trudeau?
Yeah.
Hold on. Who the fuck?
The Prime Minister of Canada. He's done blackface like 4 times.
Oh yeah. I remember Justin. He was at that Christmas party that one year. Doing blackface.
That was one of them.
I mean,
he did a couple times.
Yeah, somehow it doesn't surprise me that he'd be at a Christmas party in Alabama these days. I don't know.
Yeah.
No. We're at the Democratic Nationalist Socialist Convention. That's where I met him. It was during the first point of order where they were telling us not to clap and instead use the jazz hands because the explosions that are made from clapping can alert and hurt the auditory sensory issues of our fellow comrades. And, he come up and he was like, "What's up?" I was like, "Justin, you're in blackface again." And he's like, "Yeah, just like the Christmas party." Okay, so since nobody's going to answer the fucking question, I'll answer it myself. Yes, it would be considered blackface if we all got turned into monkeys from monkeypox. So,
Would it be?
Actually, now that you really think about it, Father from the Codename Kids Next Door was in blackface as well. Hold on a second. Yeah, because his entire silhouette was black. He was all black. He literally was transracial. And then when they ripped off his weird outer skin, it was a white guy. Well, fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. Fuck you. Fuck you. You don't care. You don't care that these people are blackface. You're just like, I like Codename Kids Next Door.
Well, all right. Well, we're moving on. So yeah, don't if you get turned into a monkey, comment, let us know. We will get you on.
If you do blackface, comment, let us know. We'll get you on.
Late night show. Let's go.
And now, Randy gets mad about video games and bitches about video games to people who do not care about video games. Hi, welcome to Randy Gets Pissed About Video Games and Bitches to Video Games about people who don't care about video games. This is going to be a new reoccurring segment where we'll play a game about video games that pissed me off, and I turned it into a really hashed out, well thought out game. Today's contestants are going to be Ted from the Ted and Randy Show. Ted?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. The very enthusiastic to Ted that usually gets really fucking bored halfway through the video games and tries ruining them. And he will be going against his number one competitor and lifelong friend they met on Craigslist, Steve.
I was told there would be cake.
There's always going to be cake here, and the only cake that you'll be getting is my cake after the show.
That's what you told me when we first went back and forth on Craigslist. You said, "Hey, I got cake," and I was like, "Oh man, I love cake." Like,
The cake was a lie.
Well, the great thing about this is today you guys will be going against each other in a friendly competition, pitting your wits and knowledge of what could be what. Now we're going to play a simple game. I've picked 3 free-to-play games, and I've pulled the prices of their premium currency. So, yesterday I had I'll explain it a little bit more. Yesterday I had a surreal moment where I was with my wife, and we were talking about a certain video game's new skins they added and how much the prices was. And it came out to $160 to buy all the skins in a free-to-play game. And she said, "What the fuck? That's insane." And then it made me have that realization that I spent a lot of money on this game for skins. And I felt like I was like, it's justified. It's just, it helps keep the game, supported. And then I stopped and went, wait a second, this game is actually poorly bugged and fucking bullshit. Why am I, why am I defending this? For a person, my wife, who touches grass regularly, and me, who does not, why am I defending this? But that's okay. That's okay. What
do you mean by that? What do you mean touches grass?
They don't play video games a lot. They actually go outside. They enjoy their life. They live in the moment. They're not sitting here jerking off to straight shot of porn or lolly porn, whichever one you did today, Ted.
Hey.
I was going after Ted on that, not you. If you want to out yourself too, go ahead.
Oh, honey, I've been out for years.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I love straight shot of porn.
No fucking shit. Yeah, the pedophile in the room always admits to it. He was talking about going on to fucking chat rooms and trying to find pedophiles and out them on the Ted and Randy show today. Yeah, we can see. How do you find a pedophile? I gotta think like a pedophile. I gotta be like one. Anyways, back to the game. So here's how it's going to do. I'm going to name a game, a free-to-play game that I've looked up the currency. I'm going to have you guys guess, on price average, how much the currency is for what packs. So, and we'll go. I'll give you basically a clear line of where it is, like what should be, what it should be. I'll give you an example basically, so you can use problem solving and regular math to help yourself. Okay.
Thank God he stopped the voice. I was like, man, is he going to keep doing this voice?
Yes, I was going to keep doing that voice, but honestly, I bit my tongue earlier, and it hurts like a motherfucker. So I've just...
Yeah, I do that when I'm talking to Ted sometimes too.
Yeah, it be like that sometimes with Ted. He just makes you want to fucking talk in a really weird voice that I really don't know where I was getting it from. But anyways, so... like I said, I'm going to pull up a game, and we're going to start with the one that I've been bitching about the most, because it's been on my mind lately. And yeah, I mean, it's honestly, it's pissed me off at every fucking order or chance it's gotten. So let's just get right into it. Hold on, I'm pulling up one last small tidbit.
Yeah, man, this is
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Game we're playing.
All right, so first game we're going to talk about is Smite. All right. Now, Ted, I know
Smite,
you have
Smite your mama.
Yeah, Smite your mama. All right, so in Smite, a premium skin is going to cost you 400 gems. Actually, Tier 1 skins are just recolors. They could be bought with 25 gems or favor, but gems are the premium currency. A Tier 2 skin can be bought for 250. It'll be minor changes. A Tier 3 skin will be a complete change voiceover skin as well. It'll be basically, there'll be a voiceover to it, like the voice actor will change, but it's still the god itself. And then a Tier 4 skin is they completely change it. It's usually a parody of something else, completely new voice, and Tier 5 allows it to change. It goes 25, 250, 375, 400, and then Tier 5 skins can range upward to the most expensive one so far has been 9,600 gems.
What skin was that?
That was the Hou Totem Collar skin. It was $96 to just buy that skin because you had to buy everything inside the event to get it. So Ted and Steve, I'm gonna pick a random amount of gems, and I'm gonna do it out of order so it throws you off. How much do you think?
Wait. You want me to do math?
No, I just want you to take a guesstimate on dollar amounts. Giving off the example I just gave you right there of how much you think skins are worth, or how much the gems are worth. So we'll start out with 1,500 gems.
Or like $20.
You're cheating. I already know you're cheating now. You did this last time.
I'm not. I'm literally just sitting here.
Okay. Steve?
Well, you just said I was cheating, so obviously it's $20.
It's not. Actually, you got that wrong.
Original price $24.99, on sale for $19.99.
There we go. $19.99 was the correct answer. Yeah, that was the ass pull. Fuck you.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm doing that. I'm doing that because I'm doing that. I don't care. Fuck.
Even though Steve obviously cheated because he just read out the disclaimer.
He read out the disclaimer. All right.
Well,
How much with that price range set in? Let's just have that. Let's call it mugging around. How much do you think 400 gems is?
$6.81.
yeah, that much.
No, that is incorrect.
That is completely accurate at cdkeysforgames.com.
Oh, you're fucking going on cdkeysforgames.com. That's not the official store.
Bro, I swear by the gray market. You think I'm gonna wait till the next fucking October to get a green skin for my fucking Buccaneer and Star Citizen? No, I paid a little bit extra, and I bought it from some chucklefuck who abandoned his account like 3 years ago.
The Ted and Randy Show does not endorse using third-party CD key seller sites, as none of the profits go to the actual video game.
Fuck that. I completely support that.
I'm not
CIG
gonna lie.
is 100% aware that people sell their skins and whatnot at third-party sites.
Yeah.
Ultimately, they're still selling the stuff. It's fine.
Yeah, if I buy shit in game, I should be able to resell it later on if I
How
choose
much
I
do
don't
you
wanna
guys
play the
think?
game.
How much do you think? How many gems do you think you'd get for $100? Just just off the top of your head.
That's kind of a redundant one because
10,000.
yeah, because I mean it all depends. You could just sell and get 100,000 gems for $100 if they ran a sale.
No, you get 8,000 gems.
It's a fiat currency. It's got a completely made up price structure.
Well, you can get that same pack for $80.03 at MTC Game.
Well, right now it's actually on sale for $66.99.
How much can I buy $5 for? Like
$5 will get you 200 gems.
I know. I'm talking about like I want to buy a $5 bill. How much would I need?
About 45 minutes worth of work.
Yeah. So there you go. There you go.
Okay. Main point is okay.
You know, I thought this game was gonna be like us guessing how much like a skin costs. Not.
I mean, I could do that. I could do that.
Guessing, like,
I have those up too. How about that?
currency.
No, we'll do that. We'll do that since we're going to shit on fucking the fiat currency. Or again, not well thought out, but I'll change it. I'll change it real quick. All right. So, from the hit popular series Ruby, on YouTube from Achievement Hunter, Rooster Teeth, whatever the fuck their name was. How much do you think in dollars the Thanatos Classic Ruby Rose skin was?
And what game is this for?
Smite. Still Smite.
Okay, so it's just Smite. Man, I'd say $2.
Steve?
Right. That's a whole lot of information for me to swallow at once.
And me not knowing anything about what you just said, like I'm just throwing that around.
I caught some of it. There, Ruby, the series that the Rooster Teeth guys made, that there was skins for that in what in Smite.
Smite. Yep. They had Yang.
Okay.
They had Yang, Weiss, whatever the Blake, and then they had Ruby Rose, which was the most expensive one.
Of course.
Yep.
So more than $2?
More than $2.
Well, I mean, if the other one was 96, but you had to buy like a whole season's worth of shit.
This one only required you to buy the battle
48
pass.
$48.
Well, I have to say it took this long for me to dig to find out that it was 3,500 gems.
Wait, you can't Google the answer. That's
You never said that at the beginning. You never
okay,
said it was
fine. And it 3,500. It's $35 exactly.
I mean, yeah, I've paid good money for skins before.
But like, so the point I'm getting at this, because the segment seems to have completely went up in flames.
Yep.
I'm about to I'm waging a one-man war on fucking Smite. The fact that like the Poseidon, actually no, I remember it. The Poseidon and the fucking Archon Thanatos skin, at one point during a Twitch live stream, a charity event, you could pay $500 in a donation to get those two skins. So technically, those are the most expensive skins because you can only get them 2 times or once in Smite's entire game existence. And I started thinking about like the exchange rate and the currency and how much they charge for it. Smite's the most expensive out of everything. And I went and found League of Legends and looked at their premium stuff. You could get like 1,500 Riot points for $100, and their top skins are 3,250. That's their ultimate skins. So it's like,
I love that people still call Star Citizen a scam, but like if they want to sell you a skin, you can just buy that shit with money. They're not going to make you buy a fucking currency because that is like transparently a scam.
Yeah, no, completely. And like, and then going over to like Apex Legends, they're still doing fucking Apex packs. And like you could get they cost I think it says it is 750 is their most expensive. No, it's not. Legendary skins, it's 800 or 1,800 Apex coins, and you are able to buy 10,000 for $100. So like already there, Smite still has a loot box system beat out, like it's insane. And then I was like, okay, well, let me go to the fucking stupidest of all. Let me go to a gacha game. And so I went to Genshin Impact, like anyone would. You could buy 6,480 crystals for $100, and that's a 1-to-1 exchange rate to buy the character, the 1-to-1. I think it's like pyro gems. You have to use those to buy wishes. But even coming out to that, it's 160 pyro gems for a wish. So 1,600. So even so, Smite, a game that will not last for fucking too much longer when it keeps doing this. Because on top of that, this shitty Slipknot fucking battle pass they're doing, or it's not even a battle pass. They're increasing the price of it 5 days into it. And it comes out to 9,600 fucking gems. $96 to get all the shitty ass skins. And this fucking, I don't know, man.
Let's talk about Grand Theft Auto and the shark cards.
The shark cards was different. They were different. because you could actually earn that currency. That was just a fast pass. You could earn gems, but not like you could earn. Shark cards would give you money.
Honestly, if you want to make a Rockstar analogy, shark cards aren't where you need to look. You need to look at the 4 different currencies they have for Red Dead Online.
Yeah, fucking gold bars and then dollars.
They fucked
and then
Red Dead Online so
It made me sad
hard.
because I was ready for Red Dead Online. They put all the currencies in. Then they said, "Oh, wait a second, you guys are making too much fucking money fishing, so we're gonna nerf fishing. You're not allowed to sell like this." They didn't give the fucking love they gave to Grand Theft Auto to Red Dead Online.
Yeah,
they didn't.
not even remotely.
I don't know what it was. It was like
And,
you had this dedicated fan base.
In Red Dead, when you do the bounty hunter missions online,
Yeah.
it gives you more money if you wait to turn the bounty in. The slower you do it, the more money you get.
Why?
Uh-huh.
No fucking idea.
Yeah, I'm
It's
sure.
broken.
Like in theory, it was like, well, if it takes them really long to complete it, we want them to feel rewarded for it. But they just made it the dollar signs keep rolling. So yeah, it just means people are gonna wait until it reaches its max value and then turn it in.
Yeah, so, but what people do, they go catch the bounties and just sit outside the sheriff's office for like 2 hours until they get the peak payout.
I'm not gonna lie. Video games are already stupid with pricing and stuff. But I mean, like personally, I totally understand supporting developers and companies and stuff. Digital games that you're just buying code for, I still have that boomer ass opinion that they shouldn't be charged full retail value on that. Because you could go to Walmart now and buy it for $10 cheaper than you could buying it online.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, I think Fallout 4 was one of the games where you went in to buy a physical copy and they gave you a fucking CD key.
Code.
Yeah, they gave you a code. It's like, what? I want it CD.
Inside the box.
Yeah, inside the box. You paid $60 for a box with a piece of paper. And we started that shit with fucking Battlefield 4 with the Battle Pass bullshit. Couldn't buy a used copy of Battlefield 4 and play online. You had to buy the Battle Pass to play it online.
Now, I will say, it's worth noting that, like, even back in the mid-90s, when I was scraping together birthday money to buy myself 1 or 2 video games a year, new video games were still $60.
The new ones, when me and Ted were young, were $50 for a PlayStation 2 games. Because I remember, I just remember that. Like, we went 60 about, like, late PlayStation 2. We went 60, like, right when the 360 and shit was coming out. And then they start talking about raising everything to 70 in the new consoles.
Oh, God, and yet the sky fell.
Yeah, the sky fell. But, I mean, the sky falls all the time when it comes to...
Anytime somebody wants to do something different in the industry.
Well, it's also because most of the time when they want to do something different in the industry, it makes no sense why you're doing it, and you find out there's this underlying tactic. Exactly, like with the Xbox One when it came out, it was like, oh, you need to have the Kinect accessory. Oh, it's got to be connected every 24 hours. Oh, the Kinect technically is always sitting online or always on. You know, a bunch of stupid shit. And then PlayStation 4 just beat the shit out of it because of that. But then you had the PlayStation 3 that had 0 fucking games. And they're just like, we believe the PlayStation fan base will support us. And they got blown the fuck out of the water by the 360. But even so, you still have those bad practices trying in streaming services now, like Stadia. Stadia completely crashed and burned. They finally got their hardware update like 3 days ago. Not 3 days ago, like a week ago, but still.
Frankly, I forgot Stadia was even a thing.
Exactly, because nobody talks about it anymore. It was like, oh, you're able to play this. You're able to use the world's whatever. I don't remember how they were advertising. They're like, how do you play your game? Oh, you stream it. Well, how? From the world. It's like,
Well, the idea was that they'd be using Amazon Web Services or Google Web Services or whatever to actually run the game, and it would just be streaming basically the video to your device.
Yeah.
I mean, anybody who has ever done any online gaming knows what latency is.
True. Completely. In fact, some people have told me they forgoed like building PCs to use Nvidia's what you call it, Nvidia Now or Nvidia Play, where it basically streamed the game to you. And they said, "Yeah, I'm able to play the game without having the hardware, but it suffers greatly.
Exactly.
It's going to always suffer."
Imagine playing a AAA like single player first person shooter and then add say 3/4 of a second of input lag.
Yep. And
Good fucking luck.
another example of that is the Nvidia Shield. We gave you an Xbox controller with a 7-inch screen on it. You're able to stream your fucking games directly to it. Yeah, why didn't that take off? Oh, yeah, because we tried doing something new. Yeah, we tried doing something new, but we didn't put enough effort into it. And right now, there's a Kickstarter.
You know what?
Going,
Hey, hold on. You know what else is like not putting enough effort into it? The Imposternauts of the month, guys. You're gonna go crazy when you hear about the Imposternauts of the month. He's an American writer.
That's great. Yeah, the Imposter of the Month, I bet he donated it to this Kickstarter project I was about to talk about, which is there's another company now trying what has been tried 1,000 times. They're doing do you two remember the PlayStation glasses? The one that was allowing you to like play split screen on the same screen using a pair of glasses hooked up to your TV?
No,
It gave you your own personal screen on the same TV. Like it basically it looked like shit if you didn't have the glasses on, but you could see it had what's the word? It's like 3D, where 3D uses red and blue light.
So basically, it layered the videos on
Exactly.
top of each
It
other,
layered
and
the
one
videos
glass-
and the glasses
yeah,
would look.
One glass could see
Uh-huh.
one layer of video, and the other glass could see the other.
Well,
layer.
no, you could switch back and forth with a button on the glasses. But now they're doing that, except they're doing a straight to streaming glasses, and it's basically you're able to take your games on the go and stream the interface directly to the glasses, and your controller will be hooked up. Your Bluetooth controller will be hooked up to those glasses, and it's like $500 for a fucking pair.
Nope.
I think it's
I mean, there's some solid concept at play there, but it very strongly reminds me of being in like the mid to early 80s and seeing the very first VR commercially available VR headsets.
Yeah.
And being told this is the wave of the future.
Are you talking about the Virtual Boys?
No, this was way before Virtual Boy. This thing was like the size and weight of a VCR.
Jesus Christ.
And it was a head-mounted display from when we had CRTs. I got a chance to play with one at this event that one of my uncles took me to. I mean, you're talking like, again, like 84, 85. So like very long time ago.
Yeah.
And I mean, technically they were correct. It was the wave of the future. 40 years in the future.
It's
like they were laying the groundwork. That's cool, but like, there's a reason nobody bought that shit.
You're completely right. Which the one I was talking about is called the Virtue One, and I mean it's already got fucking $3 million of 20,000, so it's already hit its goal. So it's already going to get made and put in. It's got 5,000 backers. You have to pledge $400, and you're able to get compatible Android. Man, it's crazy. We keep trying the same thing. I think it's crazy. We keep trying the same thing. Do you remember the Power Glove?
Yeah.
I remember the Power Glove.
We do so many. Yeah, we do so many weird things, and it's good for us to try shit when it's trying to be innovative. But when
the Imposternaut of the month is a real power glove. He's a hard hitter.
Nobody cares. Oh my god.
Wait, the Imposternaut of the month is a glove that didn't function that well and was a really weird controller, but had nostalgia value to it.
Yeah, kind of spot on.
But to make this go full circle of what we're talking about right here is innovating, like prices on games, whatever, features in consoles. It's innovative when you're doing something not done before, not something just that comes out to be a cash grab, a milk, a squeeze. So, I mean, it's
Really?
just... Yeah, no, I mean, it's like with the Virtue 1, they're trying to do something that everybody, or some people have done, but nobody's done it correctly yet. But making it where you can't trade games like the Xbox Series S, I think that was the one doing that, or the one, some shit like that. All the shit that the Xbox One did, everything they did there was just, it wasn't innovative. It was stupid. It wasn't, you made a video game console that didn't want you to be a video game console. So, I don't know. I'm always mad at stuff.
There we go. I was digging this whole time. I finally... Viture is the only reference to it I found. It is they misspelled it.
Viture?
Viture.
That's
Virtue 1 keeps redirecting me to this capital investment firm.
Viture's the name of the fucking glasses I was telling you about.
Okay, yeah. That's what I was looking for details on.
Yeah, I put the link in Discord. You look on
I
it.
thought you were saying Virtue 1. Gotcha.
I might have been because I'm kind of fucking stupid.
I think you just have a better grasp of English than the people that came up with this pretty weird and not at all appealing concept.
Tell me the Viture.
Yeah, I don't think... Okay, the model is definitely not wearing a physical object. That's photoshopped.
No, he's wearing a physical object.
Okay,
Look
well,
at the
if you're
shadow
looking
under
at
his eyes.
If you're looking at a he, we're looking at different pictures.
Wait, are you talking about the... You're looking at Kickstarter, or you're not looking at the Kickstarter?
Oh, God, I couldn't even find the Kickstarter. This
I put
is
it in Discord.
yellmag.com.
Okay. Yeah, probably not. There was one that was straight up like fucking... I don't know how to explain it. There was one that was photoshopped. I know which one you're talking about, actually.
Okay, yeah. Let me show you the one that I was looking at.
You know,
Yeah,
does
that's
not
so
look like the
photoshopped.
that does not look like the Imposternauts of the month.
God. If
Still,
only...
very very similar concept. It looks like maybe they just like
I don't...
the neckband and everything. Very very similar.
The neckband is that. I mean, that's how you get the audio, because you're gonna have to do Bluetooth and that. And I don't know. Like, apparently VR is also making the mask thing. I don't know what the mask thing's for. It's like either it's supposed to like stunt your breathing or something. I don't know what it was for, but like there was there's something fucking weird on. It looks like a gas mask. That's it. There it is. What is this? Air Race VR makes experience it utilizing breathing resistance. Fucking what? Use it. All right. It controls the user's breathing ability in order to bring a virtual experience. So basically, you put a fucking gas mask that will stop you from being able to breathe. Or the hardware translates the difficulty levels into breathing actions. For example, the avatar walks to a place with intense smoke or heat. The system describes the sensation as restricted airway supply. Fucking shit, you're gonna make people hyperventilate with this mask? Oh man, just put a ball gag in a fucking... Cover my nose and put a ball gag on me.
Alright, so... Whatever the fuck that is.
I love how every time we get into a deep conversation about some type of video game thing, you go, I'm just going to tune out and then be like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? That's been 2 times now. It's been 2 times. You know what, Ted? I'm sick of your fucking shit.
Michael Bloomberg. Rupert McDoff.
That's where we'll end that
Donald
segment.
Newhouse. And the last guy, I can't even pronounce his name. These guys are lizard people.
Late night show. Let's go.
We're back. with Steve.
Hi.
Randy's putting out tampon right now, so he'll be back in
Oh
a moment.
no! Oh,
How's Randy
whoa,
putting
whoa,
in a
whoa, whoa,
tampon?
whoa,
You're
whoa!
the one
Are
that
you
just got
back
your
from your
shit pushed in.
tampon? How is your tampon, sir?
You trying to do this? Is this what you want to fucking do? Hey, audio listeners. Hey, video listeners. People watching, listening right now. Let's break the fourth wall for a fucking second. It's only been about 2 minutes since we cut the last segment. This fucker wants to do this? Okay. Why don't you do your stupid fucking segment you keep hinting at? Let's see it crash and burn as fast as mine does. Go ahead.
Everybody, the Imposternauts of the month, and we can guess who it's not. It's not Randy. Randy is not the Imposternauts
You
of the
can't
month.
be a Imposternauts of the month and give the award. That's not how that
Steve-
works.
Steve, who do you think could be the Imposternauts of the month? It's a famous American writer. He's a leader of a very famous organization.
Is it the leader of the KKK? Is it the Grand Wizard?
No. And
Is it someone who at one point was the Grand Wizard?
He's leader of a famous organization
he's
and
never
a
been
writer.
He's never been a Grand Wizard.
Has he been a great druid?
He could be referred to as a great druid.
You fucking picked a KKK member as the imposter bot of the month.
No, that
Is
not
it
a
David
KKK
Duke?
member.
Did you pick fucking David Duke?
Who is David Duke?
A very well-renowned KKK member.
I don't know any KKK members.
You alluded to a KKK member.
No, I said he's
One
an
that ran
American
for
writer,
president for like 20 years running.
and he's a leader of an organization that is very well known. I mean, damn, it could be any other
for-
organization. It could be the NRA. It could be fucking NORAD. It could be any other organization. I mean,
What's your track record? Can you really blame us for thinking you were about to pick the fucking leader of the KKK and thought you were going to pull one over on us?
I just don't. I
Certainly
just didn't
going
figure the
somewhere
li-
interesting.
Yeah. So okay. So if like I said, he was born on May 24th, so he was born yesterday in 1958. So he's an older guy,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yeah.
Our imposter of the month. Drum roll, please. All right. It's Peter Gilmore. Congratulations, Peter. You made it, buddy. Yeah, you made it.
You want to go into a
Oh
little...
yeah. Y'all don't know who Peter Gilmore is?
I mean,
The actor?
No.
yeah, that's...
Peter H. Gilmore.
The chef?
No.
I literally,
Peter
I have the
Gilmore-
same shit pulled up as Steve, and I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? All right.
Peter H. Gilmore.
Oh
is
my god!
the
Are
high
you
priest
serious?
of the Church of Satan. Yeah.
You're such a fucking bitch. God, this is... So, why don't you tell us why Peter Gilmore became the fucking Imposternaut of the month? What is the Imposternaut of the month? How do you choose this?
The qualifications for the imposter of the month are very rigorous. They're tight. There's a lot of
What do you mean
small
they're tight?
margins
Like
you gotta
sexually
meet.
tight, or like tight as in like cool?
Tight as in cool. I mean, it could be sexually tight. I think everybody enjoys sexually tight. Steve,
This
what
is
are
this
your
has
views
been a
on
real
sexually-
slice. I'm fucking done, guys. Y'all have fun.
You're running off our fucking guest. Our guest is over your
I'm
shit. He's
fucking
out.
Done. No, my wife is home. I'm gonna go have dinner with my family.
Steve, okay, before you go,
Uh-huh.
what do you think about our pick for the imposternaut of the month?
I think that the Satanic Temple kicks the Church of Satan's ass, is what I think.
Ooh.
Huh? We'll look at the leader of the Satanic Temple next
There
month.
isn't one.
Oh, is there not one?
No, they also pay taxes because they're like churches should pay taxes.
You know, I do believe churches should pay taxes.
Like that's
But-
their whole shtick is they're like we only do this shit to make fun of churches and show what they should be. Satanic Temple, the actual like Church of Satan is a bunch of like overgrown goth kids who got an overdeveloped sense of self-importance, thinking that the actual fucking Lord of Darkness speaks to them, and oh my god, how goddamn cringe is that? Mr. Rogers is dead. You're not special.
God.
And this is
Fucking
the Imposternauts, people, where we shit on everything. It's perfect. And Steve is like he carries the tradition. He knows what to do.
Steve, tell your wife and kid I said hi, and tell them we're
all
sorry
right,
for
Steve.
stealing your time.
Take it easy, fellas.
See you later, Steve. And with Steve leaving, I gotta ask you, Ted.
Is it raining outside?
Ted, what do you think we learned here today?
That Peter Gilmore is a pretty cool fucking guy.
You know what I learned today? That when Ted starts talking a bunch of shit before you guys start recording about how he's going to make a bunch of school shooting jokes, and then bring an actual person who is in a school shooting, Ted's a little bitch. Not like Peter Gilmore, the Imposternaut of the month. Not like him.
And we'll catch you next week on the Imposternauts podcast.
No.
With Ted and Randy.
We will catch you next week on the Ted and Randy Show, featured by the Imposternauts podcast.
Yeah, sure, why not? Cool. Why
Why do you keep doing that? We have an outro. Well, you gave me the outro. Why do you keep doing the do?
I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Thank you for tuning in to the Ted and Randy Show again. This week, we delved into some really hard topics. We also selected our first Imposternaut of the month. That was completely fucking Ted's idea. We might do it again next month if the dumbass remembers. But make sure you guys hit a like, subscribe, and follow us on Twitter, fucking Instagram, our Facebook, and our damn Rumble. Subscribe to our YouTube, please. We'll be working on getting the Anchor set up so we'll have it on a podcast format so you guys can be listening to us on the go. Thank you guys for tuning in. Have a nice week.